Hello everybody, welcome to my studio. I hope that you all are happy to be here today, and I am going to give you lots of tips and tricks on the mature beauty and what to do when you are putting your makeup on. Some of you think it's pretty scary. I think it's just super normal, and it's like second nature to me, and I have lots of fun helping mature women such as yourself achieve their natural inner beauty through helping them bring out their outer beauty. And so stay with me today and watch the fun, and maybe you'll learn a tip, a trick, or something you can incorporate yourself. Get this party started. I am just beyond excited to share the products that I use, and to start the process, you have to prime your face because it's like preparing a palette, a painter's palette for a painting. And of course, my skin is all clean and ready to go, and I have used the VFX Pro Strobe Primer. This one is a highlighting iridescent kind of primer. It really gives that beautiful shimmer to your skin. Just makes your skin look glowy, and that's what we all want. The other thing that I do before I start getting ready is I plump up my lips with a lip plump. Everything feels so good, and it makes your lipstick go on beautifully. The other thing I do is, because I am 60 years old, I do have some hyperpigmentation spots, and while those are getting better and better, I still camouflage them with an orange concealer stick. I do sell this, and it comes in so handy. It's just an amazing product, and it's something that I highly suggest you have in your makeup drawer if you are a person that struggles with dark spots on your face, like so many of us do, because we were raised in the generation that the sun was really good for us, and now we are all struggling with brown spots on our face. But you know what? Those are just wisdom spots. The other thing that I'm going to do before I get started is I always prime my eyelid. It is just the most important thing that you can do, and I'm going to push in here closely so you can see the difference between this eye and this eye. Look at that. It's just amazing. And I'm going to close my eyes. It covers the darkness on the eyelid. It smooths out the eyelid. And look at how dark this lid looks compared to this. It's going to make my eyeshadow go on and stay on all day long. It comes in a little pot like this. I can't live without this product. I have my holy grails, and this is one of them. And it's so popular. It's on back order right now, but it is coming back. And I love this. It's the best eye primer I have ever found to use. And so my little routine for the mature woman is to make my eyes look bigger, because I have very small eyelids, and this part starts to droop down and cover the eyelid. And so we need to give it an optical illusion to open the eyes. And I'm going to show you that it's so easy to do 2 or 3 shadows on your eyes and to really make them look bigger and more open, and that's what we want. I always start with like a neutral in the crease, and because my crease is down here, it would be fruitless for me to put the eyeshadow here. So I have to create a faux crease. Very simple to do. I am going to use Dusty Rose in that. This is the Dusty Rose I am using. And I just like to tap it on with a flat brush. And this one is, I don't know who makes this brush. This one, I thought it was a Morphe, but it's not. So I have created a faux crease. I've brought my crease up higher. This is just a really good neutral makeup routine that I like to do when I'm going to church or meeting friends for coffee or cocktails, whatever it may be. I'm going to grab a new brush, and this is a Morphe R32, and what I love about this brush is that it has a round dome. Today I am just going to use Ashes and Noir, and I'm going to combine those two together. And for that outside corner, because I really want to focus in and lift up the eye. So tap, 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 and then I go in just lightly. And I make a V in this outside corner. And I just really try and keep the product exactly where I want it. And this is what's so great about this dome brush. It just does such a good job. Look down here in my mirror. And by tapping on your eyelid, it helps to not get the crease marks, you know, on the crepey part of the skin. And so, and if you do have that problem, just gently lift up your eyelid. Gently. You don't want to go crazy and tug on that skin too much. All in that age category where we do have crepey eyelids, and we want to make sure that we're not getting that drag. And so I am just going to go in with this tapered blending brush from Sigma. It's an E40, and I am now going to lightly, and the further out you go with your brush, the easier it is to blend. If you go in super close, just going to muddle everything together and make it look muddy. And that's what you're trying to avoid. And so I go about halfway down on the brush. That has just been a super easy little bit of a tip and trick that will just help to uplift your eyes. And now for my center, my eyelid per se, I'm going to use this Morphe M422 brush. Oh, and before I forget, please click the subscribe button and the bell that notifies you when my videos become live. I would love for you to be a subscriber. It would just thrill me to pieces. Do not let anybody tell you you can't wear shimmer, because girl, you can wear anything you want. If you put it on right, you've got it. So I'm going to use Gold Tell, this one right here, and I am going to, and I always go up into the socket with my brush. What I love about our eyeshadows is that the fallout is just almost non-existent. They're European standard, so you're not getting so much junk on your skin or in your cosmetics and skincare. Just a little bit better for your skin. Well, actually a lot better for your skin. I am going back in with my first brush. That's the beauty of makeup, is if you see a flaw, you go back in and you fix it. And it's not that hard to do. If you're tapping like I am tapping right now, super, super simple. Now, what I do is I go back in with my blending brush, and I am just going to leave my eyes alone for this moment. And I always come back, so don't worry about that if it looks a little funny to you. I also keep my makeup wipes very close by because I do want to go in and clean up my outer edges if I feel like I need it. And because I used such a dark color on the outside edge, and look, it's just such little fallout, and I am just so blown away with our products. Another tip and trick, I keep a little tube of eye cream in my cosmetic drawer in my office. I have already put on my skincare, but I find that if I put a little dab of eye cream on before I put my concealer on, the world is so much better. The concealer goes on so beautiful. Everything is smooth. Everything is lovely. And all right, but before I put my concealer on, I always put on my foundation. And today I am using our CC cream. This is amazing. What is a CC cream? It is a color correction cream, and it is my favorite CC cream I have ever used, ever. And it cost $16.90. Now, are you watching what I'm doing? I'm layering this, and I layer it in spots where I feel like I need more coverage, i.e. right here on these cheeks. And I just love the fact that you can't see a line, and I'm blown away with it. I love the way it doesn't really have much of a scent, but the scent that's there, it's just clean. I'm using our beauty blender to apply the product. It is my go-to item. This is my favorite beauty blender I have ever used. In fact, let me back that up. It is the only beauty blender that I have ever used that I really like. I have bought beauty blenders and I end up throwing them away because I don't care for them. This one's super big. When you wet it, it gets huge, and it's real pliable. So let's get on with the concealer. I am using the Light Ivory. This is a full coverage liquid concealer. Girls, it's $9.90. It lasts forever. And I really am big on using a good concealer. Why am I putting my concealer on that way? Well, first of all, not only am I concealing, but I am highlighting that part of my face. And when I put this on, I like to let it sit, warm up to my skin, and then I go back in and I work with it. So just bear with me for a minute while I work on my eyebrows. That's what I normally do. I'm using our brow pomade number 3 on my brows, and I always start in the middle because I do not want a big glob of eyebrow product stuck on the front part of my eyebrow. And remember to try and lift up. And I have a real big issue with my eyebrows. Everybody does. So remember, your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. Same with your eyes. But this eyebrow is much lighter than this eyebrow. It is what it is. I think I have more gray on this side of my hair, and I believe that that's the cause behind it. But I do love this eyebrow pomade. I love the fact that it's so easy to work with. It lasts forever. It's very, very reasonable. So I have some eyebrows on now. I'm still trying to play with the perfect color. When you are doing the gray journey, as I am, it can be a little tricky. So I use a flat foundation brush to go in and start blending this all into my skin. So don't worry. All right, here is my tip and trick of the day. Look at how that lifts that eye up. This eye is droopy, and now I have created an optical illusion to lift this eye. Now I'm going to take my Beauty Blender, and what I love about the Beauty Blender is it's wet and it just blends everything so nicely. So it smooths out any of those imperfections that you're worried about, any kind of line of demarcation. And so here we go on this one, same thing. Super, super easy to do, y'all. I probably let that sit just a little too long, but you know what? It still is doing the trick. Look at how I get that beautiful uplift in the corner of my eye. It's so, so easy to do. And it is something that I have done since I became a certified makeup artist. I want to have that really pretty uplift in our eye so that it makes us look happy and youthful. Who doesn't want to look youthful? I love to look youthful. I still feel like I could use a little bit of shimmer on my eyes, just a little. So I'm going to take one of our new liquid eyeshadows, and I am literally just going to tap it in right in the corner. Right. All right, let's just continue on. So I am now going to take the charcoal eyeliner, and I do not believe in using dark eyeliners, like a black. That's why I really love gray and brown. And I am just putting a little bit of that under my eyes just to give some definition. And then I never put eyeliner on top of my eye. I always tightline. This is waterproof. It's so beautiful. I love this product so much. It's just fabulous. And I am next, super simple, gonna put on my very favorite mascara. This has been called a dupe for another very popular brand that costs quite a bit more. And we have 8 different mascaras, and this is our most expensive one. This is the Limitless, or just wanted to look natural. Hey, all right, I have my mascara on, I have my eyes done, and now I am ready to put on some blush. This is absolutely one of my favorite palettes of all time. I love the 3-in-1 palette. I love this rosy blush, the highlighter, and the contour. Super, super affordable. I believe it's $18.90, which is just unheard of. And let me explain something to you all about blush and the Mature Beauty. As you can see, again, I am tapping things on, and I like to keep my blush up high, and I like to go up, everything up. Let's just keep going up. And what is a huge problem with mature women is they put on way too much blush and way too dark. And I like to keep it light and airy and just do what blush is supposed to do. I take a big fluffy brush and I just kind of even things out. And so remember at the start of this video how I told you that I put lip plumper on my lips. So what I do is I just kiss it off on the back of my hand. And so I have a little tackiness there. And I am going to put on, I'm going to use, I believe this is called Wild Rose. This is our long-lasting lipstick. I absolutely think it is amazing. And I'm going to just line my lips with a very neutral color. I don't like to go with something too dark unless I'm wearing like reds or plums. And I stay right on top of my natural lip line, but in the corners I go up, because remember, again, everything up. I don't have a natural Cupid's bow, so I have to make it myself. Look at that beautiful color. I love, 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 love this color. And the secret to having this stay on so long is if you just put this on and you wait 10 minutes before you eat or drink, what a huge, huge difference. And so I think that this is such a pretty look. And to top it all off, I am going to use my time locker to set everything. And you talk about your makeup lasting all day long. It will last. It is so, so good. I mean, I just love the way that this look came together. It goes nicely with this black and white top and my silver hair, and I just think it's a really, really pretty and an easy look. I'm loving this Wild Rose lipstick with the cherry blush. It just, oh, it's so, so pretty. And so I hope that I have been able to give you tips and tricks and things that you can use in your everyday life. If there's anything that I can help you with, let me know. I am going to tag these items below so that you'll know what I used on my face today. And anybody can do it. It is super, super simple. And I also offer one-on-one lessons. So if you would like that, I would be more than happy to do that with you via Zoom. So it's a win-win for everybody. Let me know, and y'all have a great day. And thank you for tuning in.